The morning started out so good. It really, really did. Was up early, on the road at like 3. Weather was decent. Something about the morning when I just got sleepy. So I stopped to have a little breakfast and try to get a little more rest. Can you hear what I hear? Do you think I'm gonna get any rest? And it's so loud. It's so loud. I don't have a voice, which is so crazy. People can't hear me because I don't have a voice. There's no way I'm going to be able to get rest here. I don't even know what to say. Anywho, yes, ma'am. The little lady asked if I was from outer space. That's what I feel like. That's what I feel like right now. I mean, can y'all hear how loud it is? Like, can I understand being kids? It's a school, it's an athletic team. They're just loud and swearing and everything else is just crazy. But anywho, last night was a predicament. Last night was so very crazy. Oh, I didn't get jelly. So last night I've been trying to get gas on my one card for like a long time. And it kept like declining. I'm like, why is that card declining? Like, because there's funds there, like, you know what I mean? So initially I thought, well, maybe they didn't get the memo that I was traveling, so they just blocked it. And I kept meaning to call the credit union, but I didn't, like, because I've just been like, boom, boom, boom. I've been rolling. And when I do stop, I'm like working, so I really have to get my work done. So I didn't call. So last night I was at a gas station, and I'm like, let me call while I'm waiting. And I called, and while I was the wait, like 28 minutes, and someone got on. Then when they finally got on, they're like, oh, that sounds like fraud. I got to get you to another department. So then they transferred me, and then I was on hold for another like 8 minutes. And I'm like, what the hell? So 8 minutes, I'm on hold. Then a person comes on, and she's like, yeah, your card has been turned off since the 6th. And I'm like, yeah, I know I haven't been using it like for a while, but I don't want to keep using my emergency card. Like, this is my backup reserve card, and I don't want to keep using it. So what is it that, that's wrong? She's like, well, there's a suspected fraud, blah, 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 whatever. I said, but I let you guys know that I would be traveling from such and such town or whatever. She's like, yeah, but whatever the reason was. So I had to verify transactions from the 4th and the 5th. She said I had to verify all the transactions 48 hours before they turned the card off. They turned the card off on the 6th. So I had to verify transactions from the 4th and the 5th. As a matter of fact, for 2 days, for 2 whole days, I'm going to run real quick. Let me see if I can grab it. For two days, I had to verify transactions. And it was the 9th. It's June 9th. And she's telling me that I have to verify transactions. Let me just show you real quick. Let me grab it. it's quieter outside than it is in there. Jesus, my kneeses. Let me show y'all what happened in the middle of the night last night. So I tried to get gas and I couldn't because the card is off. So I used my other card, and as I'm waiting, I'm talking to them, and she's like, well, you have to verify transactions. And none of my routes, except for just recently, have been on the highway. They've all been back roads through little towns. So I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated with this woman because I'm telling her I'm traveling and I need my card back on activated. I said, there's no fraud. I've had my card with me the whole time. XYZ, whatever. She's like, no, policy is that I have to verify it. So I'm trying to pay attention driving or riding, going through these towns. So the speed limit went from like 50 to 35 to 45, up and down. So I usually put my cruise control on so I don't speed. And I swear to goodness, he had to clock me after the speed limit changed. And when I thought it was like a fake car, I thought it was like, I thought it was I didn't even think it was like the real police, like, because his car, and not to be crazy to them, but like his car, and I'm trying to prop the phone up so that it's not on the speaker. Yes, that works. And so I'm talking to the lady and she's telling me this. I'm like, what do you mean all of these days? And I'm riding around and it's pitch black. It's like, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night, 10:30, something like that. But it's really dark. So she's like, you have to verify that, blah, blah, blah. And so I see the speed limit change. I slow down. And then when it went back up, I'm going back up. So there are police lights behind me. Wow. So I'm like, what the hell? So I'm still like trying to listen to the woman in my ear and look at the police. So I just there was a middle part. So I just stopped in the middle. And then I'm looking like, we can't stop in the middle. Like, I'm on a bike, like there's lanes, and I'm trying to talk to the cop and that lady's there. I'm like, can you block the road so I can turn in? There was like a hotel that was there, so I could turn into the parking lot. And then so he's saying something. The woman's still, I'm like, ma'am, can you give me a second? Because I just got pulled over and I can't hear him because you're talking. Please give me a minute. She's like, okay. So I'm asking the man, block the street so I can get over. So then the man blocks the street. So then we get into the parking lot. She's still in my ear. I said, ma'am, I'm being pulled over. You have to give me a second. I know you probably don't want to hold on, but at this point in time, I had been on hold for 47 minutes waiting to talk to someone. And she literally had just got on the phone. So I did not want to hang up. So then when the cop came over, I said, sir, I apologize. I said, was I speeding? I said, I'm frustrated. I'm in the middle of something. I was trying to pay attention, but I may have been over the speed limit. I said, I'm talking to my credit union. She's on the phone, like my car's not working. I couldn't get gas. And it was just a lot. I said, I can't hang up with her. I know you don't want to stand here while I talk to her. He was like, whoa, slow down. Wait a minute. Where are you coming from? I said, all over. I'm coming from all over. And then I point to the trunk because it has the map on it. So he's like trying to look on the trunk to see where. I said, see, I'm here. I'm leaving South Padre Island. I'm heading that way, blah, blah, blah. I was about to turn into Louisiana or whatever. So he's like, do you have license and insurance? I was like, yes. He was like, well, give me that. So I'm like trying to dig in my sleeve to get that. I said, my insurance is on my phone. It's at mobile. He's like, well, relax, calm down, because now I'm like really frustrated because the lady's like, I'm trying to put her on speaker so that he believes that I'm talking to the bank and all this other stuff. So this is my bag. It's more organized now because of what I had to go through with her. But last night it was not. She just, see? Let me make sure you can see this. She said I have to verify all the receipts 48 hours prior to the card being suspended. You see this? You see this? 48? You want me to verify 48 hours worth of receipts in the middle of nowhere, Texas, in the dark. Mosquitoes were all. That's why I always had that net on. Mosquitoes were all over the place. It was dark. It wasn't really cold. It was a small crazy town. And even the cop was like, "With the, do you? I don't know if you really understand the magnitude of this." 48 hours. She's like the 4th and the 5th, and then she's like, there was an Esso station for $8.03. So I'm literally trying to look through all of these. Oh, this is the 6th. Oh, this is this. Then when I found the 4th, oh, that's not the right amount. So, and again, they're not even in order. Motorcycles get gas, and I keep biting the inside of my cheek. I'm like ready to snap. Ow! My anxiety's so high. Motorcycles get gas every like 200 miles. That's every like 3 hours. 3 hours, and I ride for like 18 hours. So that's like 5 receipts of just gas and then whatever other little bull crap that I buy in between. And I have 10 days worth of that. So like just like 60, 80 receipts. And I had to look in the middle of the night in the dark, and I already can't. I got bifocals. I can't see. And I'm like trying to like look. I'm like, okay, this is the 5th. And so then I give her the amount. And so now she has to scroll through everything to verify that the 5th and this amount is right. So we go through all of that. Then she says, "Did you order a Prime movie?" I said no. I said no. I didn't even really get into it. I'm like, no, I can't watch movies on the road. I didn't order a Prime movie. What is a Prime movie for? And it was like $8 and something. I was like, that's mine. It just let it be mine. She said, now, if it's not yours, I can't let it be yours. I have to turn your card off. I said, I am going to be on the road for another 20 days. I said, I need a card. I said, a lot of these places, you can't tap. You need a physical card. So I can't have she was going to send me a digital card. I said, I can't have. She's like, well, you can go to a credit union. I said, okay, where is one? So I give her the zip code where I am. Oh, there's none near there. Well, then I can't get a damn card. I said, please don't turn my card off. And of course she turns the card off. Then they're telling me they're going to send a digital card, which I still have not gotten. Then it's like, again, it's 11 o'clock at night. I asked for a supervisor. The supervisor gets on. Well, sometimes it takes overnight to process. You can call back after 6 in the morning because that's when it'll go. It's 11. I told you I get gas every 2-3 hours. So I have to sit somewhere for 7 hours and wait till the digital card gets here to be able to. When I tell you I was livid. So I had to just get off the road for a minute just to get myself together. But then the ride was nice. It got nice again. But now the sun's up and I'm sleepy again, and I stop here for a little rest and relaxation. And that's not happening either. But I'm gonna be okay today. These are just some of the things of the road. And then so my Fairfield receipt, I'm giving her the price of that. She tells me I don't see that amount. I see Fairfield for $2.51. I wish I had a hotel for $2.51, ma'am. That is not what my receipt says. Then I'm reading the receipts. I'm like, the 5th pallet, $27.55. She said, ma'am, if you're going to use your mobile app, that's not going to count. I need the receipts. I said, what are you talking about? I said, I told you I'm in the middle of the street with all these receipts in front of me. I'm going through them and I'm giving you the ones from the 4th and 5th like you asked for. Oh, I apologize.
I just said that.
I was like, Jesus be offense. And then I go through all of that and they still have to turn it off. And it's my fault too, because I said when I stop every night, I was supposed to organize these and put them on a spreadsheet, because I want to give you guys a true total of what it takes to really do the trip. A lot of people estimate like, oh, you probably need around this much, No, I want to give you like this is what the total was. This is how long it was, how many miles it was, blah blah blah, whatever the case may be. So that just really frustrated me, because that was just uncalled for and crazy. And if I want my car compromised because I still want to have it, then you should. Then she gonna tell me, well, we already suspended, or we already turned it off, so we can't turn it back on. I'm like, so I really can't get anything else? I can't. She's like, well, what we can do is turn it back on one time so you can go to the Mac machine and withdraw your money. So then you do have the ability to reverse it. If you don't reverse smash, so I can use my card till the morning and I can get to a credit union. I don't know. It's just crazy. But yeah, it's Wednesday. What it do Wednesday, y'all? Hi, sister. Trials and tribulations of Piper. And you know what? I guess there's real reasons why I do a lot of this by myself. Because, if I don't feel like moving, I'm not going to move. If I want to move all night long, which for the most part I do, I just like riding at night. A lot of other people don't do that. So it'd be really hard to try to accommodate a lot of riding styles if they weren't similar to yours. But yeah, that's what's been happening. But I'm not gonna let it get me. I'm on my way to the tip of Louisiana. I can say Louisiana. So I'll be passing through Nolens to get to Venice, Louisiana. And it actually kind of worked out, because I was supposed to get to Venice at 2 o'clock in the morning if I hadn't got stopped and I wasn't on the phone with the credit union. But Reef was like, girl, there's alligators and what does Louisiana have? It's crocodiles. I think Louisiana has crocodiles. Yes, and Florida has gators because I eat the gator. So Louisiana has crocodiles. He was like all up and down our strip to get to the tip of Louisiana, down bottom. He said they were out during the day, and he said crocodiles were out. He said, so you might want to be careful. So I guess it was kind of like a blessing in disguise that I had to go through all of this and find all these receipts for those days, and I didn't make it to Louisiana early in the morning like I was supposed to. So sorry, Kenny the crocodile, you weren't able to get me last night, but she might get me today. No, I really thought I was about to sit here and put these in order, but I'm not. I'm gonna eat my hash brown and get on my way, because obviously I'm not gonna be able to rest. Do you hear it? Can y'all hear it? They have the whole middle of the restaurant, and they're cussing. They're like, F this B, S my D, eat the box, eat the box. The only box you should be talking about is a cereal box, little boy. No, I'm playing. I just wanted to say that. Anywho, I'm gonna try to look. They have the breakfast separated. Isn't that cute? So I have my protein, my egg, and I like the onions. I have a little sausage patty. I'm not gonna eat the biscuit. That's probably dry. But my favorite is the hash brown. But I forgot to get some jelly. So I'm gonna figure that out. I'm gonna figure that out and just get back on the road, because obviously I'm not about to get any rest at all whatsoever. And my OCD is really trying to make me put this together, but my urgency is really trying to make me just pack it back away. So I'm gonna see which one wins out. I'll let y'all know later. Bye. Love y'all. Thank you for everything. Thank you for those who have prayed and sent the video so that I can lay it over my riding videos, Xavier has been helping me with that. So keep those coming. And the donations or like the fill-ups that you guys are doing are going straight to charity. So then I was like, how can I recognize it? Like, I can say this portion of the trip was sponsored by State Burners, things, blah, 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 blah. And so when I do the map, I can put like children's sickle cell or State Burners for children's sickle cell. Then the next thing, like whoever donates something, Swag Alliance received 2577, this leg of the portion. I gotta try to Curtis the Crocodile. I like Curtis. Curtis is cool. I want to try to figure out how I can recognize the donations that are coming in for the charities and incorporate it in my map. So as I'm riding, I'll be thinking of that. If anyone watching has an idea, I would love to hear it, so that it's cool and it shows the support and how it's helping along the journey. And then I guess I have to ask everybody's permission to be able to use the logo, because when I make the big checks to give to them in July, I would. When I make the big checks, I would love to be able to put everybody's like logo on it. Oh, so this was my. You hear him say F that? I don't even like to say the F word. But he said he couldn't give me a verbal warning, so he had to do it like that. I was in Refugio County. I refugio this citation, sir. Because that's why. That's it, that's all. So yeah, I'm putting all this away. I don't want to be in the dark tonight. I refute you, darkness. Refugio County, Refugio Dark. I'm not doing it today. So I'm gonna make sure. Oh, and Ghost, if you're watching, I will definitely take you up on. And then this one, she kept saying, there's an Esso. It looks like groceries. I'm like, ma'am, I don't even eat on the road, so there's definitely no groceries. I didn't get any groceries. Everything's gas. And then I don't even know why I tried to get that, because you see it's still sitting there. I've been sitting here for like 25 minutes, and I haven't eaten it yet. And I'm probably really not going to eat it, because I really don't eat on the road, but I was really trying to relax a little bit, because I don't know, something about the morning, it gets overwhelmingly hot, like the heat just comes on real quick. And like when it's hot, I don't know, like lulls me to sleep, and I just want to close my eyes. And I'm like, I will not be a statistic on this road and be, and y'all read about me the next day like, oh, Piper was almost done, and she fell asleep and got ate by Curtis the Crocodile. Not me, not today. Look at that, all neat in the way. If that is. Somebody else might have to put these on a spreadsheet, because I won't be able to focus. My ADHD will. Oh, and this is the donation from Mr. Bill. Remember, Mr. Bill gave a donation in Harbor, Montana, on the second day. So this is that donation from Mr. Bill. And then the gentleman, remember Flashback? The Flashback place. This is the donation. This is a donation from the Flashback. That Flashback store. They were just all hand, isn't that so nice? So I have to put it in there with everything else that's coming. Thank you guys so much. Keep the donations coming. Keep them coming. Children's sickle cell is really prominent in our community, and we know that kids need mentors. So the Swag Alliance is definitely a great resource for that, which is why we opted to add them to our to the charities that we're supporting, and then Pounding for a Purpose, that every year those funds go to, in the winter they get hats, gloves, scarves, coats for the kids. Thanksgiving they provide a meal for families, so you get like the turkey or Cornish or turkey breast, 2 sides, biscuits, gravy, that stuff. And then for back to school they get book bags, pens, pencils, paper, school supplies. So those are the 3 things that Pounding for a Purpose supports for the kids. So again, I thank you. I know times are tight and hard and everybody is suffering or needing something, so anything helps. Even just sharing the post, sharing the flyer, because somebody else may be able to contribute and or share. So even sharing helps. And again, the prayers are just invaluable. I definitely need them because I know God is hearing them, because you guys are saying, let her return home the way she came. And I definitely want to return home the way I came. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Continue to say positive things, and again, prayers. And I appreciate you guys. From the bottom of my heart, I have about, oh my gosh, the radio just started playing in my ear. Oh my goodness. That's what I'm saying. See this? Everything is testing my patience today. Like everything. But I'm going to be good. I'm going to be great. Today's going to be the most beautiful day in the whole wide world because it's hump day. And I'm about to get over it. I'm about to get over it home. I have about 8,000 miles left, I think, when I calculated it yesterday. Yeah, 8,000 miles. And guess what? So, hi, sister. Hi, beautiful. I captured the bike turning or flipping over 145,000, and I was paying attention. I got like 149,999, and I'm like, oh, it's going to be 150. Why was I on the phone with Rachel Green, Hot Wheels Rachel, and I totally missed it. I totally missed it flipping the 150. So, boo. So, I don't know. Maybe I gotta try to reverse it. Oh, maybe my camera was on and I can blow it up and see it that way. Or it needs another milestone, I'm not sure. But anyway, it's almost done, I guess. It's time for them to go, so I might actually be able to get a little bit of something and eat my breakfast. I have a meeting at 10 o'clock, which is it 10 o'clock back home? I don't think it's 10 o'clock. I think it's 10 o'clock back home. It's saying 9. Normally the phone will have home time and time where you are, but it's doing something else. But let me get on this meeting because they'll just keep calling like. All right, I'll talk. I'll call y'all. I'll go live after my meeting. Happy birthday! It's June 10th. Happy birthday! Go hard, my sister, my VP, my first VP. Happy birthday, Kim Wynn. I love you so much. I hope you're somewhere doing something great. Oh, your foot's broke. Hopefully you didn't have to have surgery. You just had that boot. But I'll be home soon. We have to go out and do something. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later so I can get on my meeting and then get back on the road and find a credit union somewhere. Have a great day.